When you receive the email that takes you to your market snapshot, the page that you'll arrive at first is this one here called, and you'll be on the Market Info tab. So you'll want to locate your subject property, which is the green arrow in the middle of the screen. And then, like other maps, or rather like any other map, you can zoom in and you can move the map around, and when you do so, you're going to be able to see other recently sold, which will be the red ones, and currently active listed properties in your neighborhood. The screen below here is a list of those same properties, which you can then sort by any of the column headings simply by clicking on the respective column heading. Over here on the right is some additional detail. So we've got 4 different charts to look at. The first one is the asking prices and sold prices, and this is for the period of October 7th through January 7th. And you'll be able to see with the date along the bottom here and the prices over on the left, the properties that have sold, the average trend of the properties, rather the average asking prices in green, the recent sales in red, and the high-low prices in up there in blue on the top, and another blue line here on the bottom. The next chart that you can have a look at is the asking price versus selling price chart. And so asking price in green, average selling price in red. You'll be able to determine whether or not prices are selling for more or for less than their asking price. If they're selling for more than their asking price, that means it's a very strong seller's market. And if they're selling for less, then it's perhaps a market in the favor of the buyer. As well, you'll be able to see the number of days on the market. So here you've got high days, down here you've got low days. Recent sales again in red, and average days for sale is green. So you can see that the trend on average has been slightly decreasing as of late here to just under 100 days on the market. And then the last one is the number of homes. So here you'll be able to see homes for sale in green and then total sold. You'll notice here this is a representation of all of the inventory that's on the market, so you can see that as of late that inventory has been on the decline, which is one of the reasons why the average days on the market has been less. And if you noticed earlier that the asking price was, or rather the selling price was going above asking price in a few occasions. Now you have a couple of other options here on this first page. Up here you can choose for the time period. As well, you are able to, you're going to receive this report on an ongoing basis, and you can choose every 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 or 8 weeks, or never, and then just choose update, and it will handle it appropriately. There's information here on the community that you're able to look at, characteristics and so forth, and quite a bit of information here, which I won't dive into on this quick intro. And the same as for schools. You'll be able to see all the schools that are in the neighborhood. You can click on school, and it will pop up additional information about the school, the address, and so forth. So that's the market snapshot. I hope that you find it useful.